Hello everyone, my name is Soraya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about soul ties and how they relate to the twin flame journey. Do they relate to the twin flame journey? This is a question that people have, so I'm going to answer it. It came up on my channel. Someone asked me about it in one of the comments, and so I just want to address the subject. I've heard it spoken about in twin flame circles, so we're going to talk about it today. So, what is a soul tie? Well, I've heard actually a few different thought systems on this. I come from a Christian background, and when I was first introduced to the concept of a soul tie, it was when talking about spiritual purity, or not spiritual purity, I'm sorry, sexual purity. Spirituality and sexuality so tied together with these twin flames. But it was brought up in terms of sexual purity and how when you sleep with someone, you create a tie to that person. And now all of a sudden you have this connection with them. And so it's like not easily broken, now you're connected to this person no matter what kind of thing. And yeah, that was kind of what I was taught about it. But in one way or another, a soul tie is basically this idea of two people who are tied together, and now they're connected, and it's like you're a package deal now. Like you are tied to this person no matter what kind of deal. And when we're looking at twin flames, it's actually a completely different thing, because you're not two people that are tied together. That's never been the case with twin flames. You're not like two entities, two separate beings that are tied together by a choice or by, like making essentially a decision to be tied. You're one. Like you literally are your twin flame. So there's not two to tie together. You're literally just one being yourself. And there's two of you. So it's an extremely natural thing. It's not something that you like come into and now you're tied to your twin flame. That's not how twin flames work. And so I've heard of people saying that they want to cut the soul tie that they have with their twin flame. They've, looked up stuff on the internet about this and felt like maybe that was possible to do. It's not actually a thing because of the nature of what twin flames are. If twin flames were just two people who were deeply bonded to each other, that could be considered a soul tie. But because twin flames are so much more than that, because you're literally one being manifested in two bodies, essentially, as the masculine channel and as the feminine channel, you can't break that up because that's literally you. So like, this is how God made you. Like you are a twin flame. So in order to separate, so to speak, from your twin flame, you would have to cease to exist, because you would have to stop being what you are, because by nature you're a twin flame. So just to kind of put that into perspective, like you would literally have to cease to exist. This isn't something that you didn't come into being one with your twin flame, so you can't sever the tie of being with your twin flame and being one with your twin flame. It's not like there was a day that it started and a day that it ends, and it's like, well, I want that day to end. I want it to end now. That's not how it works. You have always been one with your twin flame. Before you met your twin flame, before you knew about twin flames, when you were born, when you were a toddler, you were one with your twin flame. This has just always been the case. This is just how God made you. It doesn't matter whether you're conscious of it or not. It's just reality. It's just how people are. When you're just being you, like you just happen to have a twin flame. So can you cut ties with your twin flame? You can't. That's you. Can you cut ties with yourself? No. It's not like you can like separate parts of your existence from other parts of your existence. So you cannot break a soul tie with your twin flame, because you don't have a soul tie with your twin flame. You're just one with them, fundamentally. And so soul ties with other people, sure, like you can have agreements with other people. You can feel tied to other people. Anybody who's been through like a breakup, like, been really close to somebody and then went through, the choice to separate, can attest to, once you get to that place of clarity and you decide that you don't want that relationship anymore, like truly in your heart, not your mind telling you, but you've really come to a place of clarity, you're complete with it. The tie, so to speak, is broken at that point. And so that's really a testament to the fact that it really is a choice. You get to decide what your experience of reality is. And so Jeff and Shalia talk about this. They did an excellent video on soul contracts on their YouTube channel if you want to check that out for like further learning on this subject. But they talk about it from a soul contracts perspective instead of a soul tie perspective, but it's a very similar energy. Yeah, you can make a new choice. You can just decide, oh, I don't want to have that soul tie anymore. And you really can let it go. If you want to, you can. Sometimes we think we want to, but maybe there's a deeper part of us that still wants to stay attached to that person. So we have that inner conflict, and it's like we haven't reached that place of clarity, so we're not experiencing results in that sense. So if you are experiencing a soul tie that you want to let go of, if you're feeling upset about your twin flame, because usually when people want to like break their tie with their twin flame, it's usually because they're upset with their twin flame or on their twin flame journey. And so if you want help with that, to work through those feelings, that whatever it is that feels bad about your twin flame, that you want to cut ties with them, I can help you with that, of course. As a certified Ascension coach, that's one of the things that I help people with. It's just navigating relationships, drawing boundaries, seeing kind of where attachments lie, and really helping you move into an experience of life where all of your relationships are incredibly healthy and feel good for you, and that you never have that like helpless or powerless feeling in your relationships, because you have the power over your reality. And even with your twin flame, can't cut that tie because it's not a tie, you're just yourself, but you can feel good about your twin flame. And that's what I want for you is, wherever the chips fall for you relationship wise, I want it to feel good for you. And so, yeah, if you want support with that, all of my information is down beneath this video. All the resources from Jeff and Shalia on navigating the twin flame journey and what twin flames are and how they work, where I learn all these things that I talk to you guys about here. Yeah, it's all in Twin Flame Ascension School, and that's beneath this video. And if you like this video, if you found it helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one.